Hello, welcome to Wild Plays More Games on the Steam list. Today we got Recettear, an item shop's tale, which apparently is an old RPG Maker-like game that got very popular back in the day because of capitalism. Yeah, you heard it right, capitalism. And it was always been in my sort of to-do playlist at one point or another, so I thought I'd give it a shot. See how it goes, see if it is as enjoyable as it is, and let us have a shot. It is very anime, very weeaboo, very aesthetic. I was thinking with sort of getting an HD textures, but overall there's a bunch of back work you gotta do to get this game to work, so we're just gonna have it work as it is. If you've never heard of Recettear, it's sort of a combination of both a shop sim, like you kind of basically keep a shop. Ooh, what was that? Keep a shop. Pressing a button and it apparently does something, and lets you basically also go into dungeons, I think, but I'm not too sure. Start a new game. Oh, for the love of... She's still asleep. Can I move that? Won't let me move. Okay, the key doesn't do it. I do not wish to skip it, no. Hello, Golden. Oh, I press A. A continues. Does she really not understand how important today is? You thought you lost the egg there for a second? No, you're too fast. You're the fastest egg of the West. Merple. I can't eat another bite. But I can always find room for a yummy candy. Mimble Warble. Okay, Mimble Warble. Wake up, please! No. No waking up. No waking up ever. You'll hear me make that sound a bit, because if I use any of my other buttons, for example... No, I guess only that button does it. Weird. What? Ooh, when's it? Ohayo gozaimasu! Oh, Tear, good morning. We do not time for good morning, Recette. Are you planning to spend the rest of your lifetime dreaming of sweets? I mean, that doesn't sound so bad. So how are you doing, Golden? Hopefully you're doing well. Not, then get well. Today's the day before we set for the grand opening of the store. We did? Oh yeah, we did. She looks so done with it already. Merde. Of all the... Are you French? Should I put a French accent on you? Listen. Go wash yourself. No, that doesn't sound French at all. Make yourself presentable. And then join me downstairs in the storefront. Okay, I'll be right down. This is certainly a shop. Hey, sorry I kept you waiting. Oh, Tear, let's open the shop right now. Capitalism, ho! Capitalism. Patience, Recette. It is a virtue you will need. We need to take care of a few matters before we officially open. Nah, we can open it right now. We have nothing to sell. Huh? Like what? Well, somehow, I doubt a store without anything to sell is going to attract that much business. Oh yeah, we don't have anything to sell. Well, I guess that's your problem, Recette. How are you going to sell anything when you don't have nothing? So, what do we do? To start with, we need to establish a stock of items for the store. If we have nothing to sell, we cannot claim to be much of a shop. Also, your rent is going to be crazy if you just open a place without even selling anything. That's true. So where should we get stocked up? The best way, I think, would be to visit either the town market or the Merchants Guild. We need to give our regards to the head of the guilds regardless, so that would probably be our first stop. Also our best bet, I imagine. Oh, that's the place, run by the old guy, right? The guild operates as a wholesaler for local merchants, so if we stop by, we can purchase an initial stock. It would not hurt to Grover? Give oh, grovel maybe? Or give our polite regards to the guild chief either. Especially since the guild is the operation that allows us to operate here in the first place. There's a lot of lore here. Lore of how trades and shops work. Okay, got it. Then let's go right now. See ya. Then you want to head to the shop. Head for the front door, currently located in the upper right-hand corner of the store. What, we can change where the door is? But I wanted to leap through the window, like an action hero. To eternity! And... reset. Okay, so it does not take itself very seriously. Reset! Oh, okay. Okay, so we can control our Animu character. Can't really do anything about it. Also, if you notice how the window... I guess it's not too bad. I can... There's a little bit of it that it's cut out for me to see, but that's fine. What if I max it? It doesn't change... Oh, it does change it for you, doesn't it? I'm like looking to see what the difference is. Doesn't seem to be a difference. Alright, I'll put it like this. Go! Recettear, Merchants Guild Market. I guess we're gonna go to the Merchants Guild. Konnichiwa! Recette desu! Hello! A girl and a fairy, you two are. Yes, you are Rosetta and that loan shark. Oh no! Rosette, you got loans to pay for this? That's not gonna go well for you. Well, that is not, well, an incorrect assessment. Could I ask you for refrain for calling me a loan shark? That's right, mister. She and I are partners, don't be mean. Haha, forgive me. Partners it is. She's sucking all your money and you're doing all the work. So how are the preparations for running that shop coming along? Quite well, thank you. In fact, we plan to opening today, so we stopped by in order to show our gratitude for your help. Ah, very good. You two know what's what. If you have any problems, let me know. I'll be glad to help. We appreciate your kindness, thank you. We appreciate your kindness, thank you very much. No problem at all. Just a lot of generic conversation here. So, you came straight here to pick up some merchandise, right? Well, up to the counter then. Let's get you two sorted. What are we buying? Well, I should probably move this out of here. For the first time stocking up, our funds are limited, so do not go completely overboard. I recommend purchasing no more than 10 items. Or 11 items of ice. 20 items it is. Talk. If there's anything you don't know, ask. What is the guild? Right, so a guild is essentially a group of people in the same kind of business who cooperate with one another. Since prices on the items can vary from store to store, it's hard to do business if there isn't a base price between them, right? That's what the Merchants Guild is for. We manage wholesaling and keep prices stable throughout the city. That's why we require that everyone who wants to do business around here register with the guild. Don't worry, store Recettear is already in the books. Is that the name of the store? Recettear? It ain't all that just paperwork and red tape, though. Now that you're a member, you can pick up stock for your shop here, and you can get access to a few other benefits too. We're free to help, so feel free to make use of us, okay? Okay, merchant. How much money are you siphoning from my income? All of it? Some of it? We'll never know. If there's anything you don't know, what can I do here? Here at the guild, you'll always be able to get the goods at a set price. Most of what you can get is practical stuff, though weapons, armor, clothes, adventure necessities, and the like. Town's main market, who we work with, is where we get things like foodstuff, books, and other assorted knickknacks. The really flashy or rare stuff is a bit out of our league. If you mind getting your mitts on that kind of stuff, you'll have to go dungeon stomping yourself, or buy it off a customer. Oh, we also buy off any excess stock you have. But we buy it low as a rule, so if you want to make a profit, I guess don't sell it to them, you're better off selling to your customers. How about merchant levels? Merchant level is, well, your ability as a merchant. If it goes up, you'll figure out how to redecorate or even expand your store, because apparently we can't figure out how to put a table. Not yet. Maybe in the future. Heck, you might even be able to convince me to let you have a look at some of our more, premium items. Ha ha ha. What is premium? Like 2 loaves of bread that are not rotted? So how do you raise your level? Simple. Buy, trade, sell. This is an art, and you learn by doing. About the town. City is getting a bit famous for the old ruins and like that litter the surrounding countryside, so we've been seeing a steady stream of adventuring types coming in for a while now. They're all here to try and strike it rich of undiscovered treasures. In the wilds, hunting for fat loot, they call it. They said fat loot. Okay, I did read that a little bit of the sort of humor of this is a bit old, in the sort of aspect of like early 2010s, late 2000s, because it is a 2007 game, so let's see how much of that humor actually keeps. It's funny to have seen fat as a PH rather than regular, but hey. Well, I don't know what they see in chasing after oversized loots. It's not what they wanted, but their presence has brought a lot of new merchants to the city. I sure won't complain. Business has never been better. If you're looking for one, a few might be resting in the plaza. Most of them will take the city's biggest pub, though. It's never too hard to sell those wandering types a little bit of liquid pleasure. Even I go in there for a little nip every now and then. The more faithful will probably hang out in the city chapel. We do get a few like that now and then on a pilgrimage or request to find old holy relics. Praise be to seekers and all that, of course. This guy doesn't sound very religious. You might check the Adventurers Guild proper too, if they're in charge of making sure exploration efforts aren't a total bedlam. They even succeed. Sometimes. Now, keep in mind that these places are only open at certain times. For example, that pub only opens in the evening, so we're pretty much open all the time though. Oh, so there's time zone. Or I didn't know there was like times in this game. Wait, if you're always open, how do you find time to visit the pub? For that matter, when do you go home? Oh no, you're poking fun of the fact that it's game logic. Little Missy, if you had the kind of wife I do. No! You can't make wife jokes this early on. You best be at work or to the saws at all hours too. Merde, forget I asked. I will give you a French accent now. If there is anything you don't know, just ask. City's getting famous. Oh wait, I already. You can press B and it skips it. But these are known items. Now, if you go dungeon diving, you'll find a lot of stuff which we won't be able to identify at first. In particular, I'll bet my hat off. I guess bet my hat only. You'll find a lot of what are how they call mystery ingredients by adventurers. At first, you'll probably be tearing your hair out thinking all the junk you can keep finding on those places, but as your merchant level goes up, you'll be able to sort out the stuff you find and pick the best materials and whatnot from the lot. Oh, and if you manage to get out of those death traps safely, you'll have time to identify everything safely. That means you won't know what you're carrying until you leave, though. Once a few merchants levels are under your belt, you'll be able to fuse items here in the guild hall. There's quite a few items you can only get by fusion, so I'd be real familiar with the furnace if I were you. Remember, what you put in affects what you get out of the fusion. If you put some material of, let's say, +2 quality and then get an item of similar quality as the result, keep an eye out on what you're fusing too. You don't want to waste good materials on some mediocre thing you can just buy somewhere. I feel like that's going to happen in a while. Another thing to keep in mind, you can be real tempted to keep your best quality items for personal use, but your customers know quality goods when they see them, and you'll earn a lot of respect if you sell top shelf merchandise. There's a couple of stages that you can do pull off fusion as you pick up some of the merchant levels, and experiment to be sure to come back here often to see what you can make. Oh, this is some complex mechanics already. I have no idea what we're doing. Alright, never mind. Buy. I guess we're buying all the sword. How much money do we have? 1,000. How much is the long sword? Yeah, I'm buying the swords. I can't afford it. How much money do I lose? Can I go bankrupt immediately? Can I be like, ha, yes, I put all my money on these swords and I immediately go bankrupt? Right then, will that be all? Yep, this is perfect. We shall return when our stocks run low again. Haha, I'm looking forward to it. Oh, we're on roll pretty fast. Haha, here's a little something extra as a startup gift. Bread? Yay, walnut bread, thanks a bunch. I'm eating that? Or are you selling it? Alright, little lady, give him your all. Capitalism, ho! That sounds like you're gonna say that a while. Well, Adam Smith would be proud of us at any rate. I guess we're just going back. You can kind of read them on the side here, but some of the actions take time, so text is not very HD, I imagine. There's no CD. Very well. It is time to give you a crash course on the basics of running an item shop. Okay, what do I do first? First, we need to put some items on display. If we do not have goods out for people to see, we can hardly expect the customers to buy them after all. So I just need to get near these counters? Just so. Once you know there is something you wish to place something, choose what you wish to place in that spot by pressing the primary button. Primary button? You will understand it when you try it. Trust me, I am breaking the laws of fourth dimensions. Now remember, what you place will affect how people perceive the store, so think carefully before you place something. Right. Put shit everywhere. Now then, to start off, why don't you line what we purchase in one of the counters? Okay. Tadaima. I don't know Japanese that well. Okay there, Rosette. Chill it. Rosette, may I speak with you a moment? Sure, what is it? Those counters by the window. The items you place there are visible to anyone passing on by the street, such as putting eye-catching items, the sort of thing that makes you think, I want to buy this more than anything else. Those counters is a core principle of running a shop like this. It is very real that these counters are a face of the shop, and what is placed there greatly affects the interest in our business. So choose what to place there very, very carefully. Shit goes there, is what I'm hearing. Wow, I never thought of it like that. Okay, I'll be careful. No, you won't. You're gonna put the same shit. It's very animal. Like, oh my god, every expression that you do is animal. Can't leave. Okay, what do we do now? Oh, I still have... Wait, am I putting the bread too? But I wanted to eat the bread! Alright, that should do for displaying our wares. Are you sure it doesn't look dumb? It looks pretty dumb. Do not worry, everything looks good enough for our first attempt. The shop is never getting any customers. Now I need you to teach you a few things about how to actually sell things. Please go sit at the counter. Righto! He has such a cheerful energy. Well then, the items are in place, and now you need to learn how to actually sell these things to people without embarrassing yourself. Yeah, we'll do the embarrassment, don't worry. Okay! Oh. So to start with, I will lecture you on the actual process of selling an item we have displayed. Yes, Professor! The students do not listen, they do not get any credit. Right? Now then. When a customer enters, be sure to greet them with a nice big welcome. Welcome! Greeting the customer helps them feel comfortable and relaxed while in the store. Your comfort is fundamental to our business. Remember that as we continue. Now, a typical customer will find an item they want on our displays, and they will want to come over to the counter to pay for it. Let me demonstrate. Could I get this, please? What they want will be in the target window. You will be able to see the name and base price. Pay close attention to the base price. Also, if you press button 3, which I don't actually know what it is, you can view expanded information on the item in question. Consult custom.exe program included in your Recettear if you wish to check and alter the button configuration. Wait, button 3? Custom.exe? Wow, you're really going very, very meta here. Focus, Reset. Your life is hard enough to control as it is. Okay. Now then, next you must decide what price you wish to offer. In general, you want to try and name a price higher than the base. Try naming a price if you will. Let's see. You likely notice that the base price serves as your default. To raise your offer, press up. Press up? Okay. Yes, very good. That is how you adjust your offer. As I might be obvious, if a customer is satisfied with your offer, it is a sale and you may get a little bit of experience along with the money. If your price is too high, however, a customer can simply walk out. Trying to determine a proper price, lies the challenge. Now, if a customer disagrees with the price, but not so much that they storm out, then you can negotiate. Remember what you said about comfort earlier? That is the key here. Offer a price, but do not make it so outrageous that the customer feels that you're not acting in good faith. So if you disagree, but stay, offer a new price. Ideally, you will lower yours a little, and they will take it and give you a sale. Some customers may just be trying to sniff out a better price when they are really willing to pay your initial price, however. Whether or not the risk testing a possibility is up to you. How long can you keep haggling? Well, that depends on how regular a customer the person is in question. As we are starting out, you will probably not be able to haggle for very long. After customers begin to trust us a little, you can haggle for longer periods of time. I didn't know we were learning capitalism in a capitalism game. Dear God, I'm gonna sell nothing! Reminds me a bit of Potionomics, actually, as well. Good game. Well, time to put that theory into practice. Okay. Welcome. Could I get this, please? Okay. I pick a price, right? Needs to be higher the base price, so up button. At this level, you'll likely end up haggling a little bit. Thanks for the lurk show. Alright then, now the fine art of haggling. Theoretically, what you wish to do is lower your price slowly. But as mentioned, there is a limit of how long you can haggle. The idea is to deduce a customer's desired price and go from there. You say deduce a desired price, but how do I... A large number of stores sell at about 30% over base price. Not a hard and fast rule, but people usually accept that price level. Usually. If you can manage to go over that, you will make a lot of money, but you do not want to risk driving away a customer. Right then, so as a customer, I am haggling. Could you make it a little bit cheaper? Okay, I'll make it a bit cheaper, but not too cheap. This is technically cheaper, but it's still high. It would be up to the temperament of the customer as to whether or not you make a sale. Well, that covers just about everything. Let us now put the entire lecture into practice all at once. If you can sell me an item, you will be ready for what lies ahead. Let us begin. Hello, welcome to Recettear. Would like this, please. We don't have that item. Could you go a little lower, perhaps? Yes, that's an excellent price. Thank you so much. Yay, I sold a steel sword for 3,950 pix. We don't even have that money. Excellent. Let us do that once more, just to be sure. We're really getting an in-depth tutorial here. Welcome to Recettear. I would like this, please. Could you go a little lower, perhaps? Okay, so I can go down. Yes, that's an excellent price. Thank you so much. Yay, I sold Soul Store, blah blah blah. Expertly done. If you ever wish to practice again, simply talk to me anytime we're in the shop. I don't need practices. I'm a pro salesman. And that is essentially how it goes. You are quite good for someone who has never done this before. Hey, really? We still have a little bit of time left today, so go up ahead and open the store proper. If anyone comes in, simply handle them the same way that we just practiced. Whoa, are you sure I'll be okay? You bought the store. What exactly did you expect from this? I don't know why it makes that sound. Do not worry. As the saying goes, salesmanship is more of an art than a science. You learn it as you go. Now then, I will open us up. Go and sit in the counter. Okie dokie. Okie day. Welcome. Can I help you with anything? I like this. Would you sell it for a little bit less? Heh. This was good shopping. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Yay! I sold walnut bread for 135 picks. Congratulations, you did well. I sold a single thing the whole day. I am getting bankrupt. I sold stuff. Hi, me, Rosette, sold stuff, like, to people. You sold one item. Do not get over yourself. Hey, Ter, I'm so happy I did it, Ter, I did it. Papa, I did it. You still have to pay like 1,000,000 spina. And that's how we started running an item shop in Japanese. Oh, and you're wondering why we started an item shop at all? I don't know. Well, to explain that, you need to understand how Tara and I first met. Oh god, no, not a terrible backstory. Is that a coin? Easy Game Station presents. Ba 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 ba. A tale of a fairy and a girl. Well, it's a tale of Recettear, Rosette and Tear, I guess. Oh, I guess that's what's called Recettear, because it's a combination of both their names. And how to run an item shop. It just looks like a tinier version of a human. It doesn't really look like a fairy. I don't see wings. Show me your wings! Hopefully that's not too insensitive to say to a fairy. Let's see... Yep, the calendar says it's been 3 months since Papa left. I don't get why he suddenly said, I'm gonna be a hero! Then took up without saying he'd be back. Oh. Oh, Rosette. Papa ain't coming back. I really hope he's okay. I'm getting lonely. 3 months? How did you survive for 3 months? Well, I shouldn't worry too much about him. The best thing about how tough he is, he'll be okay. Here comes the loan sharks. What? Papa, with a knock? Who is that? Hi. Yes, who is it? It's the police. We're come to retake your entire home. Huh? There's nobody here. Wait. What? On my feet? Good evening. You are Mademoiselle Rosette Lemongrass? We have a last name. Miss Fairy? Pardon me, but I am one asking questions. Again, are you Rosette Lemongrass? Yes, I'm Rosette. My name is Ter. I am an agent of the Term Finance Company. Finance Company? I am here to collect payment on a loan paid out to your father. Here is the contract and my identification. Loan repayment? In plainer terms, I am here to get all our money back. If you are incapable of facilitating repayment, this house will be seized as collateral in order to repay the loan. Facilitating? Collateral? Seize? What? But Papa isn't. He's not here, yes. I see that now. Monsieur Lemongrass disappeared following a fracas atop the local volcano, so we assume he may have returned here. File photo. There's the photo. Even if he has not, however, the contract covers this eventuality. Covers this? Quite. As the sole remaining member of this household, we shall require that you pay his debts instead. No! What? But how am I supposed to? I barely have enough money to live by myself. Naturally, we are not demanding it all be repaid at once. There is still a small amount of time before any payment is due. Therefore, am I going to get sold off in parts to distant foreign lands to repay Papa's debts? I wonder if I can survive with only 2 internal organs. Oh my god, Recettear, you're really going deep here. Maybe if I eat a lot of spinach, that can replace my blood and... Oh, but I don't want to be a sailor. What am I gonna do? Die. Ahem. Please listen to me for a moment. I have no clue where you are getting these ludicrous ideas from. But I would never do such a thing. Quite the opposite, in fact. I was here to ensure that you wouldn't have to resort to such, well, absurd methods to pay us back. Oh, that's very nice of that loan shark. But what? I have sent to support you to the fullest of my ability so that you may repay the debt via labor. What? But I've never worked a single day in my life. Aren't you blessed? Experience has no bearing in this case. All that matters is whether or not you are willing to work. If you do not wish to work, then that is it. The house is terms. Terms. And you like terms and conditions. Termies, I guess. And I will ask you to leave the premises. So as the saying goes, those who do not work, do not eat. Capitalism, ho! So, Miss Lemongrass, which will be, work or the house? You can take my dollhouse. I'll work then. Splendid. But I don't even know what I could do. Actually, I already have an idea on that front. You are aware, of course, that this city is an adventuring hub. In addition, this house faces out into one of the main city lanes. Therefore, I propose converting the house into an item store. Item store? What? Really? I guess. Best of luck with that. Rosette? Mademoiselle Lemongrass. I was only gone for a little while to do a market research. Where could she have gone? Am I being silly? Of course she fled. Why would she not? All I did is threaten to take everything away I never knew and loved. I mean, if you're taking the house and she kind of leaves the house, you're basically just getting the house. So I don't understand why she would accept to work and then just leave. So that doesn't make any sense as a logistical thing. But hey, I ain't term or tear, so... Asking her to turn the house into an item shop was foolish, even if it was to repay the debt. The poor girl must be terribly confused. On top of that, her father is probably... ... dead. Wait, outside? She's just banging on wood. Yay, Niz! It's done! Hey, Tear, look, it's done! What? What is that? It's our shop sign, of course. Doesn't it look cool? You can't beat a shop with one of these, you know. Yes, well, it is quite well made, however. Hey, I've always been good at making stuff. Be that as it may. Well, the sign is nice, Oh, is there a problem? Well, the name... You're quite sure you've thought that through? The name of the game, so yeah. Well, we're partners, right? You said so. So put Recette and Tear and together and Recettear. Isn't it neat? Well, that's easy to say. The sentiment's commendable, but... It's the two of us opening the store. That name should reflect that, right? You don't like it? Really, it's not that. Well, that is, Then it's decided. Recettear ho! I don't know why she says ho to everything. But she just says it. Recettear. Let's pronounce it even slightly and... Recettear. Oh, racketeering. Okay, so if you spell the C as a K, it's a racket. Congratulations, Recette, you're in a racket. This job is going to be even more absurdly difficult than I originally suspected, I fear. Could have named this store anything else. So a fairy suddenly entered my life, and one thing was for sure. This wasn't going to be dull. We'll see about that. Merde. How is it possible to sleep this much each day? How? Girl likes to sleep? Tear. Let's do the best we can. Oh, you're gonna break open, or you're actually gonna soften her hard, cold heart there. Recette, wake up! Huh? What? How? Who's on first? Oh, Tear. Right. Good morning. Ohayo gozaimasu. The clock does not have a good morning hand. Recette, you are the proprietor of an item shop now. You must learn to be responsible and not sleep the day away. Right. He's like 12, maybe? Sure, okay. I mean, I understand if we're doing child labor, that's fine in this sort of fantasy world, but that's still messed up. You are a bad loan shark. Why in the name of heaven are you smiling so much? That smile you just had while sleeping is just getting bigger. Oh, no reason. I just think I saw something nice in my dreams. Here, let's give it our all. Well, if you're really dedicated to making this work, wash yourself and meet me downstairs. Will do. Day 2. So, I have an item shop and stuff, and it's all cool and awesome. So, what do I do now? That is up to your judgment. You can sit at the counter, we can open immediately. Or we can reorganize the shop, or we could even go search for new stock around town or elsewhere. Yikes, that's a ton of options. How do I choose? It is as I said earlier, running a place like this is more of an art than it is something you can simply follow a map through. Simply pick something and we will deal with what comes. Well, okay. Okay. So we can go out. Going to a dungeon will take 2 periods of time. Look at the town square. Looks like nobody's here. Get to the market, what do we do? Buy seeds. You don't have money for that. Go to the merchants. Can't buy that. Seems like there is no one around. Say, what is this place? This is the Adventurers Guild. The guild manages 2 expeditions to various untamed wildernesses. Areas are ruins in nearby area. The areas are commonly referred to as dungeons. Without approval, adventurers cannot visit the dungeons. Ah, nuts. So we can't even just go into a dungeon and pick up everything? We see, if we could do that, we could sell everything we get at near 100% profit. It is still a very good idea. A great many people have made fortunes that way. If you wish to do so, however, we must first hire an adventurer. Hire? Can we just pick anybody? The truth of the matter is a bit more complicated. Even if you pay them, few adventurers are willing to risk their lives simply for the benefit of a complete stranger. Oh, so they don't turn away people they turn away people they don't know very well. Indeed. You should first get to know a few adventurers and build up a certain level of trust with them. If all goes well, they will give you the symbol of their guild membership. This usually takes the form of a card. With that in hand, we can bring an adventurer with us. So it's like they're inviting us to a dinner party. I'm not sure that's close, Recette, but I'm sure we'll consider your implication of what you mean there. Well, dinner parties do not usually include blood-mad beasts attempting to rip you from limb to limb, but the analogy does work somewhat. Right, so I need to meet an adventurer. Which for us should not be that difficult, yes? After all, we run an item shop. 2 days. You've run it for 2 days. I don't think you have anybody coming in yet. So we should get a few coming in as clients on a fairly regular basis. Oh, yeah. Well then, I'll do my best to get a dinner invitation. Indeed. Just be careful that Recettear is not on the menu. Huh? Is something wrong? Well, that guy over there. We get an adventurer? Listen to me! I actually don't know what kind of voice to give him, but... Listen to me! I can't work. I can't get the money. And if I can't get the money, I can't get the items. And if I can't get the items, apparently I can't get work. Ah! Well, that's just a capitalism loop, if I ever seen one. Heaven, if I had a few things for at least for the visit to the Hall of Trials. I wonder what's going on. He seems to be a rookie adventurer complaining about his inability to complete the required guild test. Test? Well, the guild hardly allows anyone out off the street. You can only work officially for the guild after passing a test. The item shop owner is hardly the only job with challenges. I have an idea. What? I do believe we have found our first adventurer. Wait, what do you mean by, tear? Wait! Doesn't wait for you, just go. Automate! Son of a... I get burned with cash I had by just getting to the city. If I can't get into the guild, I don't even know what I'll do for dinner money. Now I'm hungry. Great. Pardon me a moment, you there, adventurer with a seedy look. Who you callin' seedy? Well, who you two be? We are a pair of merchants who have just happened to be passing. Merchants? Oh, you heard me talking. Sorry, but I'm way too broke and seedy to buy anything. Believe me, if I could tell by your seedy nature that you were attempting to sell you anything would be a colossal waste of time. Wow, Recettear is just basically super direct in regards to this honesty thing, huh? Come on, Tear, stop with the seedy already. He isn't a plant. And she's a dummy. So, are you two going to prune him, or what here? Would you like it if we came with you to the Hall of Trials? If you require equipment or items, we can provide them. I'd call you a pair of angels then, but why? There's always a seedy underbelly. Business, naturally. We help you pass a trial and you provide us with your card. Oh, I get it. We help Mr. Swordsman clear the dungeon, and then he gives us his card as a sign of eternal friendship. Eternal friendship, yes, is rather irrelevant in this case. But if it does not work out neatly for all of us, what do you say? It does work. Does not work? I see, so you are pretty new at all this too, huh? Our offer, Mr. Swordsman, yes or no?
Yes.
Alright then, heck, I got nothing to lose. Well, aside from my precious life, anyway. Yayifications! Did you what? Jayifications? Glad to meet you too, I'm Recettear, nice to meet you. I am Tear. Because I will tear you apart! Rah! Call me Louis. Louis the Swordsman. Good to meet you. Yes. Now then, let us begin the preparations for our dungeon visit, including a visit to the central market to pick up food and other restorative items. We will then return here for you when you are ready. We don't even have money for that. How are we going to buy restorative items? Right. I'll be waiting here. Okay. Town market? Summer sandals. Oh, we can't buy that. Statue of Broken Head. Don't expect much thanks to the market for this. What? This is just books? Okay. Walnut bread? Oh, we can buy walnut bread. Any things to buy? Sure, we'll buy some bread. And I can't even buy an apple. Take the items you wish to bring with you. You can take some bread. The Hall of Trials. We just gave you bread. That's the only thing we brought you. It's like, ah yes, do our dungeon for us. Here's some bread. So, this is the dungeon? Just so. Welcome to the jungle, as they say. You know, are we just gonna hold Louis back here? I mean, I'm not a monster slayer. I'm scared. I'm also probably like 12. Two of us are perfectly safe. There is a protective field around the two of us. To the monsters, we may as well be invisible. Really? That's amazing. So Louis is perfectly safe too, then? Not quite. Oh, why not? Well, in the field, we do not worry about monsters. This is accomplished by making us virtually intangible to everything inside the place. We can directly manipulate nothing. Wait, you can't collect things? Then why are we here, then? That's why our adventurer remains outside the field. Oh, I see. He'll pick up stuff for us. Then why do we go? We could just go be at the store. All we want is him to do things. I guess we're just monitoring him, but I don't know. Should our adventurer be injured, we can place him in the field and retreat. Since we must carry him back, however, we can take very little else with us. One item at most. So, even if we run into trouble, we don't lose everything? But wait, I just said we can't... Yes, I will elaborate further if need... We'll elaborate further if need be later. Naturally, if we get out safely, we can bring as much as our bags allow us to carry. Cool. Wait, as much as our bags allow us to carry? You're not the smartest there, Recette, but hey, I understand you're trying to teach us mechanics, so I'll go along with it. Tell me what you mean by this. Well, our bags are not bottomless. If we run out of space, it will up to us to decide what to keep or discard. So our adventurer focuses on adventure. But we keep track of what loot he should keep. I guess that makes sense. Okay, day. Let's get to it. Equip items in the bag. Okay. Yeah, we didn't take damage for that. I imagine that was a trap of some sort. Apple. Don't know why slimes have apples, but... Uh-oh. Okay, so occasionally you crit, and it's just basically random. Okay, so this is the amount of okay, this is a map of some sort. Items. Oh, you can recover HP. Okay. Hey Rage, how you doing? Are you re-in for some reason? The nouns effects is very loud. Yeah. Then what's causing you to re today? Why are you re-in? You just go back and forth and grab stuff, or... Seems like an exit. Okay, so that lets me go to the next floor. Fighting the helicopter? Oh, yeah, that would make anybody re. Best of luck to you there, buddy. So we got a mini-map. got a chest. Some leather armor. Some ingredient that we don't know what it is. I think that kills him. Did I pick that up? Mace. Okay, so there is a special ability. Special ability I can do. Jeez, this is hitting me so hard. How do I see my bag? I guess this is my item bag? Oh, 11 HP is a lot. So, the elevator, or the helicopter is beating your ass, or are you succeeding at beating it? That poop? Did I just get poop? Yeah, he does hurt a little more. Be gone. So how do you effectively deal with it? Do you just get the attack very slowly? Do a little bit of damage? So I guess that means an alert. Get him, Louie! Yaki plus 4. Is that like a better version? Oh, there's a sound effect if you hit the wall. That's funny. Never seen that before. We need to go up in case there's anything here, but we know where the exit is. Occasionally you crit. We used to show you and explain you better take it slowly with a vortex beater, multi-gated launcher, and the rocket launcher. How long does it take you, I would say? Like 10 minutes? 10-15 minutes to beat one? Oh, they got archers now. Does it take you like what, 10 minutes to beat one of these? We found another ingredient. Do I... Again, I don't... I have leather armor. So I could get out of here. Ow. Chestnut? Why are you carrying a chestnut? 25-30, but also depends on position. Wow, that takes a long time. That's fair. Do you... Because... AKA type... Oh, that's fair, that's fair. I am distracting you. But I do gotta ask, when you're building... Because back when I was doing the elevator... Or the... I keep saying elevator. The helicopter on Pal World, the oil rig one. The way that I kind of did it is I had a fellbat with me to heal... So I could heal the damage. And I basically just started shooting with the missile launcher as much as possible. And then I just had a lot of pals that basically improved my attack. That's how I basically dealt with it. These pals themselves could not do much damage. Ow. It was nothing but a trap. Made it to level 5, that's pretty good. Oh, the teleporter's here. No? Isn't it here? There's no run speed. There's only one button that does anything, and it's this one. Gotta make 10 grand, or I'll be in the streets. Did you just throw a walnut at me? What the hell is that? Don't touch me. I think those are experience orbs. I don't know where the other ones went. Mission I have is fighting the carpet bombing. Oh yeah. I think that what I dealt with it is I hid in like a little crate. And that's how I basically dealt with it. Okay, they're getting tough. My little worn out sword ain't doing much. Ooh, that's iron armor. That's better than what I have. Crap. Why must there be so many traps? Stop chucking. Slime flute +1. I guess when you level up, you also get your health back. Red means enemies, right? I don't know what you are, and I do not want to be near you. I can't carry more. Okay, so we kind of gotta get out of here. Items. We've reached a limit. You can eat an apple? Alright, let's get out of here. I don't know how to quit though. Oh, we're at the end then. There's 5 levels and we made it to the end. Japanese dub. Is there an English dub? This is... Did I do it? I did, didn't I? I did it! I've cleared the Hall of Trials. Oh, sweet mystery of life. Now give me money. Wait, good girl, Louis. Recettear. Thank you to all you guys. This is all well and good, but there is a treasure chest just ahead. It behooves us to investigate it thoroughly. Hare, you are just going for the money, aren't you? What? I do not spout foolishness. There's no need to treat me like a flying ball of greed. Is literally what she is. Be greedy. Hey now. Allow me treasure too, don't worry. Tare, I feel you on this. Really, you two completely misunderstand me. I did use the ability again. I feel like there's gonna be a... options. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there is another option for another language, but I could check outside. Whoa. Candy. Slime. Alright. Let's see if we get a boss. So, the contents of the chest? Haha. Just give me a second here. Hey. Whoa, cards. So, this is an Adventurers Guild card. How you doing, DF? Hope you're doing well. Have no issue with it? Alright, then. You get to enjoy Weeaboo Speak. Here, Rosette. Take one, like we promised. Huh? Oh yeah, okay. You really didn't do anything. Like, you gave him a single piece of bread, and that's basically all you outfitted him with. It's like, here, have a bread. It's like, but I'm bringing my own sword, my own hail, my own sacrificial lamb of my blood. Yeah, it's fine. Give me all your money. Huh? Oh, okay. Well, you did promise to give us your card eventually. We're not so crass as to demand your very first card. You should really think about who you want to give your first. No, I want this. Zet, I beg you, take my very first card. He's taking his card virginity. No. No. I'm doing alright. Thanks for asking, DF. I have been making a short stream today. Just basically wanted to try Recettear, which is this sort of very old school. I mean, it's not really old school, but it is an older title. In the span of things, very anime, very 2000s anime-esque aesthetics, I guess. I'd love to, Louis. Thanks. Awesome. Can't wait to adventure with you two some more. Merde. Really now, young people. Oh, doors just exist out of nowhere, huh? Hey, Ter, what's that thing that showed up? Yes, that. That's commonly referred to as a goho. She was gonna break the fourth dimension again. What am I? A door of return, I mean. If you enter that door, you can return to town in an instant. This one has appeared because we have cleared the dungeon. But they are often encountered during normal exploration, too. I believe they usually appear roughly every 5 levels or so. But wait, if we take this back to town when we're halfway in, do we have to start all the way to the beginning again? Not at all. You can always head back to the floor that had the door in it. In fact, if you do not use a door, you do have to restart. So if we find a door, we should always use it? Almost always. If we need to rest or unload, then we should use that door. Remember though, returning home takes time. Furthermore, leaving ends the current contract with our companion. And we would have to rehire him or choose a new one. If there is something specific in the dungeon you desire, you can simply ignore the doors and press onward. Alrighty then. I think we have to go home now though. Quite so. Oh, and just to be sure, in the future, please try to avoid referring this to as going home, yes? Okay. I don't understand that as a joke, but alright. By the way, DF, what did you do with my eggs? You took my Blazimote eggs. I needed them. I want my Blazimote eggs. Return to town, yes. Clear. Ooh. Now we can sell stuff. Focus staff made of wood from a holy site. Very helpful helping novices with a spell word. Right now we have a very plain atmosphere. You can sell food. I'll give him back. Sorry for young. No worries. I'll just take him at some point. Here's some slime fluid. Here, have some candy. Nani? I feel like you're gonna say that every time, aren't you? Hope you don't get mad at hearing this single voice line over and over. Alright. Open the store. Hi there! 200. Did you give me a wee little bit less? Sure. Well, that seems fair enough. Aha, money! You want this item, do you? Capitalism! Now you're at 60 eggs? Yeah, you're rich. You're egg rich. Ooh, takoyaki. Money! It's a high bit. If it's a high price item, I'm taking my cut. You can have this for, I guess it's 300. I always want it cheaper. They always want to get discounts, and you know what I'll say? No. Oh no, Wild, why? Thank you for all your help today. You did well. We found? Yeah, we saw some stuff. Everyone's getting eggs today. Everyone's getting eggs? We exceeded expectations. I lost over 1,000 health over my... Oh wow, you're gonna die, quickly. Watch out. If only you had a way to heal yourself at instant speed. Recette, may I have a moment, please? Sure, what's up? Concerning the debt, I have a suggestion concerning its repayment. You do? Paying it all whack at once is wholly beyond your means, so I recommend smaller weekly payments to slowly chip away at it. Wholly beyond? You know, you never told me how big Papa's debt is, actually. That is because you would faint if you found out. For now, it is a secret. It's infinity plus 1. You must give me all the money of existence that will ever exist and has ever existed, plus 1 extra pix more, and then you'll be debt-free. I faint? As the store begins to build up steam, we will increase the payment size. The repayment nearest to the current date, along with the amount due, will be displayed in the calendar in the main menu. Please be sure to check it regularly. Okay, I'll keep an eye on it. You were planning on playing Risk Arena 2, but Mithrix decided he wanted to deal 10k damage out of your 100 health. That's why you get the teddy bear. Teddy bear that has giving you a chance to perhaps dodge all damage. But yeah, that kind of sucks. New day. Hey. What's our atmosphere? We're very plain, but we're not gaudy. Hope you like this junk. Oh, hi, welcome. I screwed up, didn't I? Get the hell out of here. I'm not giving you discounts. So then I wonder how much can you steal from them? You can always get a 30%, but the question is, how much more can you steal from them? Because they're just old people here. Congratulations, Rage. The heli is dead. You are now the heli master. May you get a good loot pull out of it. Okay, so that moves to day 1. Take my slime fluid. Let's go to the Merchant's Guild. We can buy stuff. Buy the high ticket items. And we go back. Holy cow, it's late. Time seems to fly by today. Speaking of time, I plan on doing a mild schedule management from you from now on to ensure that you are working in an effective manner to pay back the debt. Schedule management? Quite. First, I have broken up the day into 4 periods of time. Morning, afternoon, evening, and night. What you can do and how much you can do depends on the time of day. Yeah, the clock's been broken into 4 areas. Think of each part as a slice of time. A slice. Like a pie. Indeed. I thought I would be able to keep your attention if I made it rather similar to some sort of sweet food. So there's a morning slice, an afternoon. I'm getting hungry. Anyway. What's that? And that was 20 minutes from when you did. Oh, 20 minutes to do it. Not too bad. Though, still, feels like very time consuming overall. That's with all the typing as well. Congratulations. Did you get a good reward out of it? Now to explain in detail. Generally, you can only act between morning and night. When night ends, you need to get to bed. Trying to run a shop while sleep deprived is unpleasant, so I'll close up when it gets late. So, you essentially have 2 options for each slice. You can open the store for a while or go to town on business. You cannot do both at once, so decide in advance what you need to do. To be clear, opening the shop will consume a slice. Returning to the store after going out, regardless of what you actually do, will also consume a slice. What if I go to, like, the plaza and then the chapel? You can get around town easily enough to avoid consuming a slice of each move. Only when you return to the store will the clock advance. In that case, I should do a lot when I leave the shop. Yes, that's a good attitude to take. Now, here's another vital element, leaving town altogether. Visiting a dungeon will consume 2 slices no matter what. It will? Takes that long? So if I go in the morning, I'll get back in the evening? That is precisely how it works. Thus, you can only leave for a dungeon at an early point in the day. If it is night, or you have done something else that evening, you cannot go. Because if I ever did go, I'd get back real late? Right? Exactly. Not only would you annoy your adventure companions with you staying out so late, you would be dead on your feet the next day after returning. I feel like they don't work in an actual capitalist shop, because 24-hour shops exist. You got legendary rocket launcher schematic. Oh, that's pretty good. If only it was like multi-guided, it would be better, but hey. That means you can now have the rocket launcher. And a rare plasma cannon schematic. Nice. I guess rare is not as good, but the legendary is pretty nice. Man, this is a lot to wrap my head around. You will get used to it, I am sure. Before you know it, you will be thinking about it naturally. I won't. You think so? Well, it helps that you will always be able to see much of a particular time you have left, anyway. Simply pay attention to the clock. That's everything. If you ever want to go over this again, simply ask me when we're in the shop. I'll be glad to go over it as often as you need. Pike! Just keep making random words. Okay. Put you there. Put you there. What's the store? You can get a slime foot. It doesn't really change our atmosphere. Starting level. You work in the store, your merchant level will rise. Okay. Oh, I don't want to. Skip! I'm just asking the Discord server now for just one of them. Oh, you're pretty close to it. Welcome! See ya! $50%! Yeah! We took profit! Let's put a chocolate bar. You really wanted that chocolate bar. Not giving you a discount. He also wants the chocolate bar. See? He bought it. Good night. Good night. Needs improvement. I did my best I could. What do you want? We need to sell... An orange sells, apparently. Sell, sell, sell! Oh, hi, welcome! You can cry all you want, little girl. I leveled up! Well then, you seem to have developed a basic understanding of how to sell things to people and not to drive them to burn the shop in anger. Yepperoni, easy as pie. Being a truly great store owner involves more than selling things, however. There are times when people will want to sell you items. Really? I suspect we will begin to get such offers soon. I already buy stuff from the guild and the market, so why would I worry about buying stuff from customers? Well, there is one major difference between a guild or a market purchase and purchasing from an individual. Individuals do not have set prices. In other words, you can haggle as you do when selling. Haggle down, that is. Oh, so I can get to make stuff cheaper, really? That seems like it'd be pretty hard. Fundamentally, buying or selling are not that different. The customer shows you an item they wish to sell, and then you set a price, perhaps even negotiate. Obviously, you wish to pay less than the base price of the item. Okay, so buy low, sell dear. Right? Just so. That is a very successful core of business. Now then, shall we practice? The fundamentals procedure is the same as when selling. KO! Welcome to Recettear! Would you buy this for me? Okay, I need an impressive lower base, so I'll press down. You get nothing. If you make an offer that small, the customer will simply storm off. Not bad, but I suspect most customers will be fine with going lower. Try lowering your price a bit more, 70% or less, perhaps? Excellent, this is a good price level. Well then, let us practice haggling over the price a little bit. Concept is essentially the same as selling something. You have offered a price you believe to be fair. Adjust your offer until you agree to sell it to you. Okay. Let us begin then. Could you offer me a little more? I think it is worth a lot. Okay, so I need to set a higher offering price. Yes, between 50 and 70% is a good base target. We'll gain an item to sell without giving up too much money, and that is essentially how it goes. You do have a decent enough grasp of it. Well then, let us put the theory into practice again. I will sell you several items. If you buy them from me successfully, I believe you will be ready to proceed. Well, let us begin. Yes, an excellent price. I sold it. I bought it for 56%. Okay, well, now we can practice. Now we can buy items as we reach level 2. Give me money. You collected this orange. You're referring to Recettear or Tear? Tear being the fairy, I guess. We're still very plain. Pretty sure the girl is probably like 12. I feel like she's pretty young to be running a store. She's definitely not an adult in any way. The one I'm controlling? Yeah, definitely not an adult. She wants the She wants the showcase. I'm not leaving until you make that cheaper. That was 35%. You could have bought that. Madness. They don't want to buy my stuff. I'm selling nothing. Alright, one more time. I just sold, reduce it by 2 cents. Yeah, I'll buy it. I mean, she's very young coded, to be honest, so I'm not surprised. Basically, they always sell at 30%, I guess. There goes my store. I'm tired. Go rest. Yeah, we made some money. Exceeds expectations. Ooh, cool. So we should probably go buy more items. We got food and ingredients. I don't understand what she's saying every time I press the button, but let's go to the Merchants Guild. Buy some. I can buy a longbow. spear. Need things that have more profit. More profit means more outcome out of it. Go to town square. Never seem to have trouble relaxing when you are not in the plaza. It's healthy, right? I guess there's nothing there. Chapel. Say, Ter, you come from a finance company, right? What on earth is, Yes, that is right. I work for Term Finance. So you're employed by them, right? What is it like? That is not quite accurate. I was contracted to Term through another organization. Thus, I'm not really an employee per se. So, you're just contracted? I'm surprised. You seem so... It is not that surprising. Almost all fairies in human society belong to a fairy-specific contract agency. There are, of course, a few free agent fairies out there as well, and... So that's how it works. Yes. To tell the truth, it can be quite difficult for fairies to find employment in human society. So agencies were founded an age ago in order to help facilitate fairy livelihoods. Wow, we really live in a society in which fairies need to find jobs, huh? That's amazing! Quite. I don't think Ter actually cares too much about the work that they do. Back to selling. You call this the bargain business, the bargain place. Welcome. Nice. That guy's a sucker. He will buy it. The old people don't want to buy it for any... The old people always want a very good sale. Didn't you just sell me this 5 seconds ago? Really just buying all my display collection. Yeah, it seems like if it's under 130 they do it, but some people you can charge a little more, so you gotta always try to push. This guy, for example, wait, I'm buying. I bought a candy. This guy, for example, seems to always buy high. See? He buys at 40%. So if we ever see this guy, charge him an arm and a leg. I just wish she didn't say that every time I talk to her, but maybe there'll be a mod in this game that reduces the amount of times that she speaks. Well, buddy, you're the guy who I can basically charge an arm and a leg. Oh, he couldn't buy it. Okay, so he bought it directly for 130.
いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。
Ooh, cool. They took it. They took it.
いらっしゃ
Get
いま
about 3 to 4 sales per time. Beef bowl.
せ。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。
An expensive beef bowl you gave me.
いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。
I imagine you're... Doesn't tell me if I'm buying or selling it, which sometimes can be a little confusing.
いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。いらっしゃいま
Oh, they're really buying everything.
せ。いくらにしようかな。
Showcase. Yeah, yeah.
いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れた
My
よ。
mama's a level 2.
いらっしゃいませ。
掘り出し物だと思うぜ
い。くらにしようかな。
Wait, you want the candy you sold me yesterday? Or like an hour ago?
やったぜ。
ありがとうございました。レベルアッ
You got leveled up.
プ。いらっしゃいませ。
Baked yam.
ありがとうございました。買い取ったよ。
Well, you seem a little... you seem more or less used to the basics of running an item shop. You think so? There is one other matter, however. You can not always be certain that a customer will know they want when they come in. What do you mean? They may come in thinking, what should I make for dinner? What would be a good weapon? And so forth, and they will not be quite sure what exactly they wish to purchase when they come through the door. In our such case, we must provide them with advice to help them decide. Wait, how can I do... Many customers will simply give up if they find something suitable for their needs on their counters. Others, however, will realize that we may have reserve stock. Will inquire as to whether or not we have something they seek. That is when you may suggest an item you think they would like. In a sense, it's an ultimate chance to show your skills as an item keeper. If you know what someone desires, you will very likely impress them and cause them to return. Eek, no pressure then. Not at all. I don't want to be a shop owner no more. Well, let us give it a practice, shall we? It's no different than a normal sale, really, beyond that fact that you must choose the item you sell yourself. Let us begin. KK! Welcome! I would like a sword, please. So, anything as long as it's a sword? Ultimately, you must pick something the person would like. By the way, I may give you a little advice. If you sell weapons and armor to your adventurer friends, they will equip the items you sell them. Meaning, of course, that if you sell them items to them, we don't need to lend them any items at the start of a dungeon or excursion. We'll be able to bring back more items for our own use. That's it, I quit? What happened? Are you quitting the store? You can't quit the store, Rage. I need you in the back. I need you to stock shelves. We need all hands on deck. You gotta work. I'm not paying you, but in exposure. Yeah, I quit the store. You're getting paid in exposure. You wouldn't throw your exposure away, so get to work. So selling better equipment to our adventuring friends is a good idea, even if it means to undersell them a little. Accessories would work the same way, so I think carefully about what you sell to and what effect it may have on their performance. Yes, you would. No, you wouldn't. Get back in the store! Get back in the store! We need you! Otherwise, you gotta submit your 2 weeks, and that's still 2 weeks you gotta work. 2 weeks. Come on. Give me your 2 weeks. We still got to pay bills. We got bills to pay. I'm not even working, to be honest. Alright, Golden, you're also in the back. You better start making goods. You'll be on woodworking factory. I want you to make shields. I want you to make arrows. I want you to make anything. Anything made of wood. Just start making it. I know you have the pincers for it. None of the building burns. What? You wouldn't, would you? I can't pay the rent if there's no building. Please don't make me. But you'll be fine. I'm just gonna put you on relaxed work, and you're gonna work your days off. I'll put some nice music in the background. We'll have a pizza party every Friday. Just be one pizza. It's gonna be a cheese pizza, small, and I'll eat half of it before it gets to you. But hey, it's a pizza party. There's pizza. Well, I hope I can keep track of all of this. If you look at the details of an item when selling to one of our adventurous friends, you can also check what that person currently has. Now then, we should continue. Fermentification. I would like a sword, please. Steel. Yes, excellent. The rest is like a normal sale. Once again, let us put the whole thing into practice. You won't eat the pizza if I stab you? You'd be surprised how much I can eat pizza while dying on the floor. I made my own sauce for that pizza. It's called red sauce. It's not blood, just red sauce. I'll ask for an item and you tell me what I have. Blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Just give me the item. Hello, welcome to Recettear. I would like a weapon, however. How about something like this? Oh, this is lovely. How much is it? Could you go a little lower, perhaps? Yes, an excellent price. Okay, so if you sell it, you get it. Blood on pizza. I know it. You're being sold on this red sauce that is not blood, but it basically feels like blood. Okay, well, we got the basis of it. It's all beef bowl. Wonder what the ingredients are for. Oh, we'll sell the food. Thank you, DF. Now I can access my plasmotes. Did any of them end up getting Demon God on them? I did put 10 more eggs, but I still gotta wait 10 hours for those. A treasure? This is a treasure. See ya. Terrible treasure. He ate the candy. Ooh, you want the yam, are you? It's our high-ticket item. Everyone wants to haggle, and I'm telling them no. There's no haggling in this store. Except I kind of always haggle because, you know, I kind of want to make a sale rather than no sale at all. Now, I get confused. Are you buying this or are you selling this? Oh, I bought it. Whoops. It doesn't tell me, so I have to pay attention. I accidentally bought a very expensive apple. Sold so much stuff. Seize expectations. Yeah, we're rich. Day 6. Are we up? When do we have to pay our bill? 2 more days. Okay. I guess we don't work on weekends. Let's go find some items, I guess. Yeah, we'll buy this. I don't think you used to have all of these, but I could be wrong. Buy the most expensive item for all of them. A raincoat. Other armor. Band. Buy a hat. Buy a wooden helmet. A laundry pole? What the hell's a laundry pole? It doesn't get used to. You kind of don't do anything during the weekends. I think you actually have those days off. Okay, can't do anything. The sound effect dead? I didn't show up. Let's see. Maybe there's a delay on blurb? Blurb? Hello? Is Blurb dead? Sometimes Blurb dies on me. Let's log in. You get to enjoy this nice little melody in the background. Ba 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 ba. No difference. Weird. It would seem the SFX is broken. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. I don't know why. Let's take a look at... where is the... Okay, so it says that it played it. There, you can hear it. Error, streamer breast not connected, check. Okay, it says it's connected. I don't know why. How weird. Let's turn it off and on, maybe? Yeah, turn it off and turning it on again. Let's re-up it. I'm not hearing anything. Is the browser source link that, maybe? Let's change the link. Browser source settings. Browser source is not connected. Okay, so it does seem like they changed the link recently. Let's go to properties. Yeah, let's quickly disable and re-enable. Try that again. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not hearing it. So to replace we're turning this on, put the new URL above. It says beta on it. Why is the audio broken on it? Damn you! Let's make a new source. Browser source. Blurb test, I guess. They verified there. You saw there was some verification.
Oh my god, my Shayla.
Okay. And now I turn off the test one. Okay. You heard it, but you didn't see it. Kind of like decided to go somewhere else. Copy this. Let's try that again. There you go, it's fixed again. Wait, did it make the sound twice? Trying to fix this midstream is always a funny endeavor, ain't it?
I'm dead.
Yeah, I'm hearing double. Oh, is it because they have the stream open? No. Okay, let me close this. Is there going to be a double sound effect now that I have to fix later down the line? Okay, I think it's fixed. So, Golden, you played...
Disgusting!
Yeah, seems to work. Alright, thanks for calling it out. Repairs are always needed and wanted. Okay. However, I'm gonna do one more day and then I'm gonna have to call it. Because I have other plans. So I'll finish the day. Wait, did I buy stuff? Okay, you're gonna have my rusty dagger.
何がいいかなどれにしようかなどれにしようかな
Hey!
どうしようかな開店するよ
Ah, my stuff!
こんにちは
Hey there, what can I get you?
いくらにしようかな
Today's a sale. Everything's 20%.
ありがとうございました売れたよ
I want to get the bonus points.
いらっしゃいませ
掘り出し物だと思う
いくら
ぜ。
にしようかな
やったぜ。
ありがとうございました買い取ったよ
Everything's 30% off. Get it, get it, get it right now.
いくらにしよう
You
か
want
な
it? It's 35.
いくらにしようかなありがとうございました
You get one tiny discount every time.
こんにちは
What do you want? What do you want? You want a bow? Fine, you can get a bow. 30%. Take it. Go, go, go.
いらっしゃいませいくらにし
You
よう
want a shield? Sure, you can have a shield. 31%.
いくらにしようかなありがとうございます
Take it, take it. You can have all these sales right now. Buy them at Recettear.com. It's a multi-level marketing.
これなんかどうでしょう
Whoops.
怒らせちゃったかな
I accidentally pressed... I didn't want to sell them something, I guess.
どうしようかな開店するね
Selling it a second time.
こんにちはいくらにしようかないくらにしようかなありがとうございました売れたよいらっしゃ
Ah,
い
my
ませ
stuff. What can I get for this? Oh, selling. Okay.
ありがとうございましたあったよ
What is near pin?
いらっしゃいませ
Oh, hi, welcome.
いくらにしようかな
You're selling that.
ありがとうございま
I
し
don't know why they sell me food all the time. Also, I need to kind of
たいらっしゃいま
not buy stuff, I guess.
だな。
いくらにしようかな
納得しないぜ。
いくらにしようかなあり
よし、それでいいぜ
がとう。ございました
Okay, I can't actually... Digital man needs those repairs, yes.
のねいくらにしようかないくらにしようかな
Don't cry, little lady. Apparently she can't accept 30%. She wants cheaper than that.
いらっしゃいませいくらにしようかないくらにしようかなありがとうございましたレベルアップ
We leveled up. Woo! Guess that's it. No more merchants.
何をこかな
Sell the raincoat.
何をこかな
Sell the wooden chest
何を
plate.
こかな
Sell the iron
何
armor.
がいいかな何をこかな どれにしようかな。どれにしようかな。どうしようかな。回転するよ。
I kinda gotta make sure they have money or else I die.
いくらにしようかな。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。
This guy's a sucker. He will always pay 30%.
いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。
You want the bull.
いくらにしようかな。
Oh, it's 30% off. What do you want from me?
いらっしゃいませ。
Yeah, I do have a weapon. I have an iron spear.
いいよこれ。いくらにしようかな。いくらにしようかな。
Yeah, I had the weapon. He just didn't want to pay for it.
こんにちは。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。
Oh, I just bought it.
買ったよ。
I thought I was selling.
こんにちは。
Recettear, you're never getting. You're losing all your money here.
い
You.
くらにしようかな。
Yeah, you kind of want to sell this.
本当かよ。
いくらにしようかな。
まあそんなもんか。
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。
Well, we're going bankrupt.
おやすみ。おやすみなさい。
Our profits are so
わかり
bad.
ましたね。明日もこの調子でいきましょう。おはようございます。
Okay, so if I somehow don't make 4,000 by the end of today, I go bankrupt. My god. Do we have enough money for
どれ
that?
にしようかな。
No, wait.
どれにしようかな。
Sell that beef
なん
bowl.
でしょうか。どれにしようかな。
Sell that jam. Get wrecked. I guess we're now a food establishment, because apparently we only have food.
何がいいかな。何がいいかな。何をこうかな。どうしようかな。回転するよ。
I need to sell my stuff.
いくらにしようかな。いくらにしようかな。
Wow, she really cannot accept things cheap. What? You stole all my money? No!
いらっしゃいませ。
I need that for my family! Now we're gonna eat! You killed all of them! No!
ちょっといいか。
I do actually.
どうでしょう。
まあそれでいいか。
いくらにしようかな。
え？
いくら
そ
にしようかな。
んなにするのかよ。やったぜ。
ありがとうございました。
Gave you a 10% discount on that, so take it.
いらっしゃいませ。
She
いくらにし
sucks.
ようかな。
This girl is the absolute worst.
いくらにしようかな。
She literally will not accept good deals. She needs to buy it on price.
いらっしゃいませ。
You know what happens, little girl? You get kicked. Get the hell out of my store.
いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れ
I'm not going bankrupt. I have money. As long as I don't buy anything too crazy.
こんにちは。いくらにしようかな。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。
He haggled me 100 spina out of here.
どれにしようかな。
Enjoy your apples, people. I think the
どれにしようかな。
jam is worth more.
何がいいかな。
I don't know why.
何がいいか
I
な。
don't know why this is worth 2,000, but hey.
どれにしようかな。どうしようかな。回転するよ。
Sell, sell, sell.
いらっしゃい
Saved
ま
by
せ。
gullible old
あ
man.
のね。
A bracelet. I don't.
ごめんなさい。
How did you screw up? You just didn't have any.
こんにちは。
頼むよ。
いくらにし かな。
まあそのくらいか。
ありがとうございました。
Take the cherry and get out of here.
こんにちは。いくらにし
Do you
ようか
want the apple, old man?
いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れた
Get
よ。
out of my store. I want money.
いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売
You
れたよ。
really will accept anything. Bro bought a cherry for 1k. Yeah, I don't understand what the prices of some of these.
いくらにしよ
An apple's worth 300.
う。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございま
The
した。
guy's haggling me for the cheapest item I got in this store. Okay,
どれにしようかな。どれにしようかな。どれにしようかな。
here, you can have some cherries for sale, I guess. We really are just a food and stuff
よしよし
establishment.
配膳するよ。こんにちは。
Want a weapon, huh? Have an iron spear.
どうでしょう。いくらにしようかな。いくらにしようかな。
What do you mean it's unreasonable? It's literally the cheapest thing.
いらっしゃいませ。これですよ、これ。いくらにしようかな。いくらにしようかな。
It's 10%. How much more do you want from it?
いらっしゃいませ。
ちょっといいか。
Food. I do believe I have a bunch of food here.
これ
Why am I
どうでしょう。
buy my
それでいい
yam?
ぜ。
It's super
い
expensive.
くらにしようかな。い
You want this. I know you want it.
もう一声。
くらにしようかな。
よし。それでいいぜ。
5% extra discount? Yeah, I'll take it.
売れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。
We made so much money
いくら
today.
にしようかな。い
Uh,
くらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。
we may have so much money. We're rich.
いらっしゃいませ。
Not really. We still gotta pay half our rent.
いくらにしようかな。
Sell this.
ありがとうございました。
I'll buy it. Yeah, yeah, I can buy it. I have money. I definitely was given some wealth.
どうしようかな。
And I'm immediately putting it for sale.
何がいいかな。
Okay, I'm putting it for sale
何
here.
を買うか
If anyone's dumb enough to buy that, is it really my fault? I don't want to sell any ingredients, so we're good there. Ba-ba-da.
いくらにし
I
ようか
don't
な。
remember. I guess it's an item I'm selling.
いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。
Take your money and run, you stupid merchant.
いらっしゃいませ。
Just need anything. Medic! I mean, you can suggest it on Blurb, I think. If you can see it, if you find a link on Blurb, I'll consider adding it. Weapon.
これなんか
This
どうでしょう。
guy
いくらに
is
しよう。
never gonna buy this spear.
いくらにしようかな。
What? How do you not have money on you? Am I giving it to you for free?
いらっしゃい
ちょっ
ませ。
といいか。
You want more food? Buddy, did you eat all of it I gave you?
これ
How
なん
about
かどう
cherry?
でしょう。
まあそれでいいか。
いくらにしようかな。
もう一声。
いくらにしようかな。ありがと
まあそんなもん。
うございました。売れたよ。
Expensive, the most expensive cherry I've ever
いらっしゃ
seen.
いませ。
Have an apple?
これなんかどうでしょう。いくらにしようかな。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。
We're done.
これと。
I'm tired.
お疲れ様でした。
We got so many profits. Look at that, 14,000 profits.
頑張りましたね。
This game seems really chill. Yeah, it
勉
is.
強していきましょう。さあ
Until capitalism crushes you.
頑張っていこう。おはようござい
Good
ます。
morning, Reset.
おはよ
Good morning. Incidentally, you are aware that today is the first day of collections, yes?
う。
Huh? Wait, as in pay up or we take your house collections? Fuck capitalism. That's literally the game. The game is literally capitalism. Let's see. I have a calendar that I can check on when I'm on break, don't I? Or in the main menu, I bet you'd say? Indeed. This is only the first week of collection, so the amount to be paid is not severe yet. Oh my god, it's gonna get so much worse. However, the amount is scheduled to increase weekly, so keep that in mind and do not get lazy. The bill is due at the end of the day, so work as hard as you can today, yes? I'll do my best. Go land shark lady. Loan shark. Alright, well, we can definitely pay the payment. I do have to go though, because it's a little over the amount, so we'll have to come back to it next week. Or actually, I guess, maybe Friday. We can come back to it Friday and play some more. The menu is here. We obviously have the payment due. It's an encyclopedia of things that I guess are just the items you can find. I'm not exactly sure what completion rate is. We'll save the game.
セーブします。
We are rich! We played for about 2 hours. And that will be all for Capitalism. You know another game that's like this? What game would that be? I'm gonna close the game for now. But that has been... Oh wait. That has been Recettear, shop item store, whatever. I'll play more of it. It's pretty much a very chill game. Not much mindful thinking needs to be done, but it does involve some heavy math sometimes. Luckily, there's something that just quickly adds up what 30% that everything is. I found out that I'm very prone to easily buying things I shouldn't, because effectively at one point I bought something that should have been like 50% and I bought it for 130% of it. But hey, that'll be Recettear for another time. Hopefully you all have had a wonderful time. Rach, best of luck on your oil rig hunting. Crab, get back in there. You're still wanted in the back of the shop. You have to close. I gotta go. The management's gotta go. I want to see the store still running and operational. DF, stop slacking. I still also need you to work back there. So I'll see you all next time. Don't forget to stay cool, as you are. And no burning the store. The store cannot be burnt. It would ruin me. It would ruin me so bad. You wouldn't hurt me like that, would you? Hopefully not. But because you're cool, maybe I can let it slide. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.